What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video with your boy Thick Whips. We are here at CES Motorsport in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today we are going to be filming the Heritage M4. Now this is a stock motor BMW M4 with the S55. So this car is owned by our friend Kevin. You guys can follow him at heritage_M4 on Instagram. Right now this car currently has a stock motor. It is not a built motor. It is running port injection. We'll go through all of the specs and everything, but I'm gonna throw this on the dyno right now. We're kind of doing some final revisions and dialing in the tune by F80 Paul Johnson, who is tuning this car. But the overall goal here is to basically break a world record. Currently, the world record for stock motor S55 is a 9.6, I believe, somewhere right around there in the quarter mile. We are taking this thing to the track next week, which is also going to be in this video, with the intentions of hopefully taking that world record with this S55. Should be good. You guys might have actually seen this car in the last video when we were at BMW Invasion. These guys actually ran out to the track one of the nights just to see what they could put down. And they're running a 10 flat. They're more than confident they can break into the 9s, but the question is, can they take that world record of below 9.6? So, John, here at CES,
hey guys.
We've got the Heritage car here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the car and why we're here today and what we're planning on doing with this car?
Sure, no problem. So this is a Heritage edition of the M4. There's 750 of these made, so this is one of 750 individual velvet blue metallic, which is absolutely gorgeous color. Customer Kevin, definitely wanting to push the envelope with this car, was working with a couple different other shops and wasn't happy where he was getting with it, so he came to us to take it to the next level. And that's exactly what we did. We teamed up with a couple of our other clients, S55 clients that have been really pushing the envelope with these cars, and also with F80 Paul with Boot Mod 3 tuning to see what we could get. This one holds the current stock turbo, stock motor world record at 10.1 at 134, 135, I think, miles an hour. We accomplished this a couple months ago. Customer was extremely happy with the result. This is exactly what he was hoping for. We were also very happy with it. And to get him there, this car basically has full bolt-ons with direct port meth injection, 100% M1, custom F80 Paul tuning on the Ignite Red that we run, the E90 fuel. Still stock fuel system, which the S55s can really handle that. Project Gamma intake, Project Gamma intercooler upgrade, and that was the extent of it for the stock turbo record. Customer wanted to then push it even further, so we decided to up the game a little bit. Stock motor still, but replaced with Vargas GC Plus turbos. We also upgraded the direct port to a Evolution of Speed intake manifold with custom direct port meth injection, and also a few other minor bolt-on goodies to really step up the game and take it to the next level. We were able to increase the power output dramatically with all these mods, and obviously new custom tuning with F80 Paul. And we're currently trying to push it to get the stock motor world record in general with the upgraded turbos.
What was he running in terms of, like, was he running welds, tires, setup?
So previously he was not running welds. The current setup he has now, he's got welds with Hoosier tires. Before it was just a regular set of rear wheels with the Hoosiers, the Mickey Thompsons. So that's also helped cut the 60-foot times down a little bit. It does have a XHP flash on there with some custom settings. And we've been collaborating with one of our good friends, Jose, who is an S55 customer as well and has some big things coming. So stay tuned for that one. That one's next. So in the interim, we've been all collaborating and working together to really help Kevin achieve his goals. So it's been a team effort, but we're very excited about how the car has performed so far. We were all at BMW Invasion just last weekend, and we had the car down there. Car drove all the way from here to Florida, nice 8-hour trip, was at the event for the entire day, and that evening we went to the Orlando Speed World Dragway and ran the car. The best we were able to do was a 10.0, 140 miles an hour with a 158 60-foot. Car has already cut a 150 up at the Mooresville drag strip here, close by us at the 8th mile, so we definitely know she already has 9s in her at the current power level that we have her at. We're going to tweak it a little bit more and try to get deeper into the 9s next week when we take her to the track.
Did we already say what the quarter-mile record was?
I believe it is 962, held by the Beamer PR guys in Puerto Rico. You guys are awesome. So we're going to try and do it over here stateside and see what we can do. This car has really done well. The 10.0 at 140 was no weight reduction whatsoever. So we haven't even taken any seats out or anything. That was completely stock weight when we were doing those times. So we definitely feel like she has some potential to make some really good times. So this is the dyno numbers that we were running when the car ran the stock turbo world record. About 604 wheel, about 680 torque. Again, this was stock motor, stock turbos with direct port meth injection, custom F80 Paul tuned. And this is the power that we left it at when we ran those times, the best time being the 10.1 at about 134, 135, which currently is the stock motor, stock turbo world record in the quarter mile. Now we all want to push it a little further and see if we can't get the next record, which is be the fastest stock motor quarter mile time. This is the new power that the car is making with the Vargas GC Plus turbos and the EOSpeed upgraded intake manifold with our custom direct port meth system that we did with Mica Evolution Speed. Still a little bit of a work in progress, as you can see. We're trying to smooth out a couple things, but overall, significant jump over the stock turbos. If you want, I can do a comparison of both before and after so people can see the difference that upgraded turbos makes. Still trying to keep the torque levels within sane limits from the stock internals, but the top end is really where you're gonna see the massive improvement with upgraded turbos versus the stock twins. And that's gonna launch the car definitely into 9-second quarter mile territory. These gains are almost 200 to the wheels, actually 201 right there. To the wheels versus the stock turbos. For those of you that are interested in seeing exactly what upgraded turbos do, that's what it does. And again, this is still on E90 tuning plus meth injection with custom F80 Paul tuning.
See, he's starting to clean everything up. The blue lines are what it was before. Green is the current, about 740 and 714 torque. All right, guys, so we got Kevin here. Kevin actually owns this car, and we're going to talk to Kevin a little bit about the history of this car, why he bought it.
Yeah, so I have the car now a little over a year and a half. Purchased it up at Flow BMW up in Winston-Salem. Actually traded a brand new M240i in for this car because my wife's favorite color is purple, and we saw the car on Instagram and literally went the next day to buy it.
Yeah. So how long have you had the car for?
About a year and a half now. Okay. Yep. No, we have a decent amount of time we've had it. We've gone through a couple different setups. stock turbo, stock motor. We tried running the car completely stock to see what kind of performance we can get out of it. Then we started doing some small bolt-ons, intakes, the kind of basic stuff that everybody does. And then things kind of escalated pretty quickly.
Sure did. Do you ever get pushback, being that this is like a heritage model and it's pretty special and you are just sending it to the moon like that?
I sure do. So BMW CCA, actually a group, reached out wanting me to be the chapter president for Charlotte.
Oh, wow.
And then when I told them my kind of goals for the car, they actually rejected that and
No
pulled it
way.
back.
No way.
So,
Really?
yeah.
Dude, what?
Yep. And
See,
so
I think it's so cool that you're doing it, but apparently other people might have.
Yep, other people, they don't like to see special edition cars kind of get molested by a bunch of modifications. So it is what it is. I bought the car and I'm going to push it as far as I want to go with it.
That's right, man. That's the way to do it. Well, so we are just finishing up the tuning with F80 Paul, and then it's time to hit the track.
Yep.
Tell me what we're hoping to see.
So currently we have the stock turbo, stock motor record at 10.18 in the quarter. Right now we're pushing for the stock motor record. The current record is 9.62. So working with CES Motorsports and working with Paul Johnson Tunes, we're trying to bring a pretty spicy car down to Darlington this Wednesday and try and break that 962 record that's been there for a little over a year and a half now.
Awesome, man. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Good luck with everything.
Awesome.
Beautiful car.
Thank you.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah, all you do is press the brake as hard as you can, flip the switch, and then you can do your burnout. You have to press the brake first, as hard as possible. Flip the switch, and let go of the brake. All right, so we are out here at Darlington Motor Speedway, you guys, and it is time to finally run this M4 and see if we can break the 9.6 stock motor S55 World Record. Hoping to break it today. You guys saw the previous video, all the work that we've done kind of leading up to this moment. We also have the Supra here, the shop Supra. Super loud. We also have the shop Supra here, and we're hoping to get some pretty good times with that car as well. It's gonna be fun. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of this video. Oh, one thing they don't display the times on the actual board when they run the quarter mile here. They only give them out on the slip. So unfortunately, we have to wait until he comes back around, shows us the slip to see what kind of time he actually ran. So we won't know until he comes back around. Boys getting staged up. Good times on this thing tonight?
find out.
Find out. Hey, good luck, buddy.
Thank you, buddy.
So left rear axle on the spindle side. Dunzo, man. Time for built axles. Damn, bro. So tell us a little bit about what went down here, bro.
All right, so we just installed the line lock on the car, had a great burnout right through the water box, lined up to the light. The tree went down and we instantly snapped the driver's side axle. I had a feeling they were gonna break, but not on the first hit. Yeah. So it's unfortunate.
Yeah. That's all right though, man. What did you say? This is racing?
This is racing. This is what happens when you're out here pushing the limits. This is what happens when we're out here pushing the limits of the cars. The car, as you saw in the dyno, made almost 780 wheel, 723 wheel torque. So we were definitely pushing limits of the drivetrain, and we found the first weak point, the rear axles.
So what that means is we're going to be back with built axles.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And then hopefully we'll break that world record. But this, like you said, man, that's the pursuit. That's part of the deal. And yeah, better luck next time, man. Thank you. Get her.
So time slip was a 10:39 at 140 on that pass with a 1.75 60 foot, and then on draggy it was coming up as a 10:41 and a 5.8 60 to 130. So we're definitely in the fives now with the 60 130. Yeah, the 60 foot can definitely be improved upon, but for first pass,
Not bad.
Not bad.
All right, Super Trans is slipping a little bit. Best time he had so far was a 10.3. And then obviously what happened to the M4, just tragic, dude, tragic. But that is racing. So at the end of the day, he is gonna get built axles for that M4 and then hopefully come back and take that world record, man. But this is the reality of the pursuit, right? For numbers like that, with the amount of power he's making on stock axles, it's only a matter of time. The other thing he's gonna have to upgrade is the drive shaft. So they got work to do, but we'll be back with more footage and more content from the drag strip soon.